chat. What's going on?
Just wanted to see if you guys have ever felt the need to fit in with the cool kids.
Yes, I feel like we all have at some point wanted to be cool as such or popular.
Yeah, there's certainly been times when I've been growing up that I have felt like I had to go and gravitate towards the cool kids.
I've definitely done things and said things that wasn't me just to fit in.
Why do you think we feel like we need to fit in?
The thought of standing out in the crowd is terrifying, and as teenagers we just are trying to find out who we are.
Because we see these people that have lots of friends and are really popular, and we think that they seem really happy, and we think that that could make us happy.
So sometimes it's a lot easier and necessarily sometimes better to just fit in with a certain crowd and blend in and go under the radar while you're still trying to find out who you are.
Is fitting in good or bad?
It can definitely have its positives and negatives.
It's good if that's what makes you feel happy, but it's bad if that isn't who you are and you're just doing that because of the peer pressure.
So peer pressure is where one of your peers or friends are doing something that they are trying to drag you in, like, come on, just do it. Don't care what other people say, just do it. But really inside you don't want to do it, but if you don't, then you look weird and everything.
Fitting in with people that you like, I think that's really important.
So it's totally normal to want to fit in. Hey team, do you find it tricky to say no when all your friends are doing something?
I do find it hard to say no sometimes, especially when there's no one else that wants to say no with me.
I feel like it's just easier to say, yeah, agree with them, go along with it, even though in your mind you're saying, no, I don't want to, don't agree.
I have done that before, but it never really was as much fun as they would make it to seem, and I quite regretted saying yes to things that I didn't want to do and I was peer pressured into doing.
How do you say no?
Obviously, it's easy to say yes, but a way to say no would just be like, yeah, no, I'm a pass on that. Kind of work it into a conversation of saying no instead of just saying, no, don't want to do that.
Blame your mum. That's what I always do. Mum always tells me, oh, just blame me if you don't want to go, if you don't want to do something. Yeah.
Say, hey, I'm not feeling comfortable about this. Then people, a lot of the time, do respect that and go, okay, don't worry, we won't do this.
Do not overthink it, because the more you overthink it, the more you'll feel really anxious and you work yourself up when it comes to the time.
Saying no, of course, is not easy. It's hard going against the crowd, but if you just practice saying no or even just make a joke out of it, it becomes a little less scary.
Great advice. Thanks, fam. I need to chat to someone who's used to being both a leader and part of a team. And who better than my bestie, soccer superstar Matilda and goalkeeper for Arsenal, Lydia Williams.
G'day, Dr. M.
Lydia!
I'm really digging your French vibe today. It looks cool.
Oh, that's actually why I'm calling you today. I'm in a weird situation where I'm doing stuff because I want to fit in and be cool. Have you ever acted like that before?
Oh, funny that you should mention that. I actually cut my hair when I was back in school. I thought it was really cool and I wanted to fit in with everyone, but I was actually really embarrassed because it didn't suit me. So, yeah, that wasn't the greatest decision I've ever made.
So do you think peer influence can be good?
Being a sports person, you have to have some peer support and peer pressure in a team situation. I think it helps the team flow and you actually encourage each other to be the best person and the best version that you can be. So I think in the right situation, peer pressure can work and be a really good thing.
So how do you know if it's a good thing or a not so good thing?
I think you have to be honest with yourself. If you feel good inside, then I think you made the right decision. But if you feel really heavy and you're not really sure if you're enjoying it, then I think you may have made the wrong decision. But it's all about being honest. Are you doing it to fit in, or is it something that you actually really want to do? And that takes a little bit of practice. You'll get some things wrong, but I think you'll get a lot of things right.
I've got to be honest with myself. That's deep. P.S. Have you ever tried a cheesy mushroom latte?
Oh, funny you should ask that. I actually have one right here. It needs more mushy. Have you ever had one before? Do you like it?
No, Lydia, I hate it.
Oh, That's great. Way to be honest with yourself.
Well, thanks, soccer superstar and all-round wonderful human, Lydia Williams.
Thanks, Doc. Love ya. See ya.